girl, Miss Swaggy, and this is the ad. So, what's up, YouTube? I'm embracing the YouTube community because this video is long overdue now, but this is my first video. Hi, guys. First, what gave me the inspiration to this video was a topic that I had beforehand, which was nice guys versus bad guys. If you would like me to do another video on that, I will be happy to. But first off, I'm going to give you guys 10 things. Wait, that's 5. 10 things to acknowledge in a relationship, in a love interest, or for a relationship. It can help for all 3. Number 1. The only thing you can do is speak life into your partner. You cannot change anyone. And I repeat, you cannot change anyone who does not want to change themselves. Okay, honey? You can make considerations, but if they're trying, you have to accept it. As minimal as it is, you have to accept it. Do not knock the person down if they're trying. Okay. Number 2. Premature feelings, and that goes back to my same nice guys versus bad guys theory. We cannot have premature feelings coming into this. Basically, do not put everything out in the open when you're dating someone, as far as giving them your everything, because if you give them everything when you're dating someone, what is the hope of bringing it to a relationship? What would make them want to differentiate you to want to put you in a relationship when you're giving them relationship duties as you're dating? Number 3, not caring as a sign of mystery. With that being said, the same theory with the bad guys. We tend to think that them not caring is mystery, and it is not mystery. You cannot change a person. So if you think that, okay, before when we started dating, we never went out to eat, and then we're going in a relationship, and now I want to eat at all the finest restaurants in the world, it's going to be harder to break somebody out of a habit if you already accepted it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not with you, nobody's going to be with you. That's psychotic. That's not love. Like, you know, that's a thin line between love and hate. Okay, next. 4, foundation. We must have foundations in these relationships. Nowadays, one day we're dating, next day we're in a relationship. That's not going to work. The foundation to any relationship is friendship. Being that in a relationship, we have to go through many things. You know what I'm saying? If this person is your friend, if you confide in this person, if you guys have a foundation, you will have more patience for this person because you're not getting to know them in the relationship because you already knew them before you got in the relationship. You have to have that structure. If you don't have the structure, eventually it will fall. Number 5, every man starts off as a nice guy, or every woman starts off as a nice girl. We tend to point fingers. You did this, you did this, you did this. But nobody takes in consideration what they have done. And if you keep running into these bad guys or these people that ain't squat or whatever, it's because you keep choosing them. You are choosing these people. So you are choosing your worth for you with subconsciously. Think about these people. Be more open-minded when you choose these people. Look at the aspects you look at. We can have a whole paper about, I want this guy, and I want this guy, and I want him to be tall, and slim, and this, and that, and that. And we could go through the whole list and not even pick not one thing off the list. So if we can do that, why we can't do that into picking our partner? Number 6, women talking to men as winners, especially for the ladies. We like to try to think that the man is going to remember every single thing, and we don't forget anything. That's one thing. That, you know, we tend to think that, you know, he's supposed to love us the way we love ourselves. A man is going to love you the way a man loves you, and you are going to love him in a woman condition the way a woman is supposed to have you. A man and a woman are not supposed to love in the same way, but they're supposed to love each other in the same way, if that makes sense to you. Being that a man thinks way differently than a woman. Number 7, never trust someone who is hiding you. And I mean this for relationships, not for love interests, because, you know, a woman or a man that is hiding you, that says a lot about who the person is. And I'm not talking privacy. because a lot of people like to say that on social media, their privacy. First of all, let me just ask you this. If you buy a 2017 Lamborghini tomorrow, would you be hiding it in your garage because it's so special to you and because you spend so much money that you would love to keep it in the garage? No, you wouldn't. So if you're hiding a relationship, there's obviously an issue behind that. There is a reason why you're doing something like that. And you have to take in consideration that if the person you love is not doing that and they're calling it privacy because they don't want nobody in their business, it's bull squat. Give him or her something to respect. Don't be out, women. Do not be having thirst traps for these other men when you already have a man. Do not be half naked on social media and then you want a man to respect you, because that's calling for something. And men, don't be out here looking like thirst buckets, okay? Do not be under people's pick. Know what you're doing. And no, girls are crazy. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. 9, compromise, don't settle. We could come to a mutual understanding. You meet me halfway, I meet you halfway, but let's not settle. Settling means me meeting you 100% and you not doing anything to reciprocate. That's an issue. In a relationship, you have to compromise. You have to understand that you are not always going to be right. He is not always going to be right. But you guys have to serve a medium. Somebody passes the remote. You say, oh yeah, the remote was on the left side. He says, the remote was on the right side. The remote is in the middle. There's always his side of the story, your side of the story, and the truth. So sometimes you have to throw in the towel when you're not necessarily, but that's only if you know you're not necessarily right. You know. Number 10 is it time to leave? Have you settled? Have you been waiting on someone to change? Are you being put second? Has somebody been hiding you? Is something threatening your relationship? Maybe you should question that. Maybe this isn't the time for you. And this is why I first started off the video asking, do you love yourself? Because maybe you are already in a situation where this is you and you're questioning, is this my time to go? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it goes past the regular fighting over the remote or something that actually is a meaningless argument. Maybe it's something that's deeper than that. Maybe this is the time for you to actually know your worth, wake up, and change yourself and reevaluate. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need a space. Maybe you need to indeed find yourself. But whatever it may be, this concludes my top 10 things to acknowledge in a relationship, for a love interest, or if you're currently in a relationship. I hope this helped you. This is your girl, Miss Swaggy, and this is the Ashley Show. And if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know what other videos you guys might like. Refer to a friend. Refer to many friends. And signing off. Deuces.